brawl like none other.
Absolutely. You don't have an expectation that when you get to the state championship, you're going to play the team that you've already played 4 times, but that's what's taking place today.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Jackson County is the visiting team today, and they've got one terrific guard. It's Caroline Warden. She stirs the drink.
She absolutely does. She comes in averaging 10 points a game and can really, 14 points a game. Shoot the ball from the three-point line about 34%. She's had an excellent tournament so far.
As we take a look at their lineup, she makes things happen, but Mackenzie Hensley inside is one tough hombre to deal with. Jonathan Hutton now standing by with Coach Jim Brown.
Coach, to make it to the single A crown and then pair that with the fact that you're playing against Clay County, very special?
It's pretty special. I mean, anytime you get the championship game, I mean, that's a goal you set out with at the start of the year. I think it reflects the strength of Upper Cumberland that we got 2 teams from our same district in the finals. So hopefully it'll be a good game.
Hey, good luck.
Thank you.
Clay County facing Jackson County for the 5th time now. And they've got a great player who runs things for him, but she also takes the scoring load. Sydney Roach averaging 28 a game in the state tournament.
How incredible is that? She's been absolutely phenomenal on the offensive and the defensive end. 7 of 15 from the three-point line right now, Chip. But she's also excellent defensively and spearheads their matchup zone defense.
As you look at their starting lineup, Scantlin, Coe, Warden, and Apple are there to help things out, and it'll be an interesting lineup tonight as these two match up. Coach Joe Sims standing by with Jonathan Hutton.
Coach, these 2 teams very familiar with one another. What have you stressed to your team as tip-off approaches?
We've got to come out and not get behind 7 or 8 or 10 points in the first quarter. That's the way the first 4 games have went, and it's about been even up the rest of the way. So it's real important for us to get a good start.
It's got the makings for a great game. Good luck today.
Okay, thank you.
Chip?
The Governor's Highway Safety Office reminds you to don't drink and drive, and as we take a look at our keys to the game, these two know each other really well, Kyle.
They absolutely do. They've played 4 times. Jackson County obviously has to attack that matchup zone inside out. They also have to take care of the basketball. They have 25 turnovers in 2 games. They're going to have to do a better job and not give Clay extra possessions. For Clay County, how do you handle Hensley inside? She is the player that Clay County does not have, and they have to have a short memory. They're 0-4 versus Jackson County this year. The only thing that matters is the next 32 minutes.
It's a showcase of the Upper Cumberland today as Jackson County takes on Clay County for the Class A championship here at the historic Murphy Center on the MTSU campus. Tip-off comes your way right after this.
The 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships are brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, proud corporate sponsor of the TSSAA, and by the Governor's Highway Safety Office, who reminds you don't drink and drive, and by your local Tennessee public television stations, proud host of the 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships.
I see history.
I see numbers.
I see music.
I see spaceships.
I see a butterfly.
Each year, the School Advocates for Vision and Education in Memphis makes it possible for hundreds of school children to get the glasses they need, all for free.
I see my future.
So whatever they see better. That's why Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee supports them. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee.
I see you.
See how Blue Cross is impacting your community at bcbst.com/impact.
Take me home tonight.
You can choose the back seat, or we'll choose one for you.
There are many reasons why 96% of First Tennessee customers would recommend us. Here are a few.
Well, what I love about First Tennessee is that everybody knows me when I walk through the door.
They actually get excited when they see you can walk into the branch, and I love that.
They can't stop me from singing the praises of my bank.
Would I go anywhere else? Absolutely not.
I'm a 96.
I'm a 96.
I'm a 96.
Are you a 96?
Come see why 96% of our customers would recommend us.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's Saturday night at the Murphy Center State Championship Basketball. Our next game, the Lady Blue Devils from Jackson County High School of Gainesboro taking on the Lady Bulldogs from Clay County High School of Salina. Time now to meet the starting lineups. First, for Jackson County, at guard number 5, Hope Scantlin. At guard for Clay County, number 11, Sydney Rose. In the backcourt for the Lady Blue Devils, 24, J.C. Cole. At guard for the Lady Bulldogs, 15, Mackenzie Hamilton. At guard for Jackson County, 32, Caroline Warden. And the center for the Lady Bulldogs, number 20, Casey Cooper. And forward for the Lady Blue Devils, 33, Brooklyn Apple. And forward for Clay County, 22, Allie Brown. And the center for Jackson County, 40, Mackenzie Hensley. And forward for the Lady Dogs, 31, Maddie Monroe. The head coach for Jackson County, Jim Brown. The Lady Blue Devils, 29-6. The head coach for Clay County High School, Joe Sims. The Lady Bulldogs are 26-9.
There you see Joe Sims, the head coach of the Bulldogs of Clay County. His team has been very, very good, but the problem they have had over the last few years is they've been in the same district and same region as Jackson County.
But part of the reason why they're here is because they're in the same district and the same region. It has prepared them for this moment, Chip. They went 4-4 in their district this year and fought their way out of the district tournament to put themselves in a position to win the state championship.
And here they are to take on Jackson County, a school that has won 7 times in the finals. Jackson County defeated Loretto and Union City to get to this championship game. Clay County made their way through as well and had a tough game yesterday in the semifinals to get here, beating Cloudland, and then an overtime game with Summertown to get here to the finals.
Absolutely right. And what they've got to do again, have a short memory. Nothing matters but the next 32 minutes.
We're set to go, and Clay County controls the tip. The Bulldogs dressed out in white, Jackson County in blue. We see right off the bat, Sydney Roach gets her hands on the basketball, and the Pierce Smart team, she'll have her hands on it every time down the floor. And a 3 out of the corner gets things underway, and making the shot for Clay County is Allie Brown. So 3-0 Clay County, and they fire the first salvo tonight. Jackson County into the front court for the first time, and the ball tipped away. How much can you change things if you've played each other 4 times already?
Not a tremendous amount. What it really goes back to is just basic execution, but it also is incumbent for Clay County that they get off to a great start. They want to build confidence as the game goes along.
Caroline Warden has her shot knocked away. Casey Cooper comes the other way for Clay County and can't put the layup there, but the follow shot is good.
And again, what got that started, Sydney Roach on the defensive end with the block shot. They're off to a great start.
People talk about Roach's 28 points per game, but you like the way she plays on the defense.
Oh, I really do. She gets her hands on a lot of things. She's really crafty.
Caroline Warden gets things going here for Jackson County. There's Scantlin. She is sneaky good. Warden to J.C. Cole. Oh, what a great junior she is. J.C. Cole. Now back to Scantlin. They'll spread the floor and try to get the ball inside to Hensley. And when she gets it, she knows what to do with it.
She's very efficient with the basketball inside, Chip.
3 in the air, partially blocked. And Clay County gets the rebound.
Sydney Roach on the block again.
Second block shot of the game. And a traveling call inside gives it back over to the Lady Blue Devils of Jackson County.
See, Clay County is going to run that matchup zone, and that requires a lot of ball movement, but you've still got to attack the interior, either the low post or the mid post.
Warden moves into front court. There's Apple with a drive along the baseline. Brooklyn Apple gets Jackson County on the board. 5-2 now. Clay County with the lead. There's Roach. Right side. Working the ball against the zone. There's the three in the air, and it's good again. This one by Maddie Monroe. And 2 threes early have given Clay County an 8-2 lead.
And it's important that Clay County shoot the ball well from the perimeter. They don't have that post presence that Jackson County has, so having the ability to knock down some open perimeter shots is great for them.
Caroline Warden makes the drive.
Sometimes in a matchup zone you can get too spread out thinking about where the next pass is. Jackson County taking advantage of that and driving the ball to the basket.
8-4. There's Roach. She'll drive and stop. Back up and shoot a three that's a bit short. Rebound by Apple. She'll clear it to Warden, and here comes Jackson County. Warden into front court. In the lane. They don't stop her. She'll take it all the way in. Drew the harm. Got the bucket. She'll go to the line.
Coach Brown utilizing Mackenzie Hensley to set the ball screen. You saw the tail end of it there, and obviously Caroline Warden knows what to do with it after the ball screen, attacks the rim, and has the opportunity for the old-fashioned three.
Casey Cooper draws the foul, and Warden connects on the three-point play. She has 5 early points, and Jackson County back within 1.
Both teams start through a great start offensively, 3 of 5 from the floor.
8-7 is your score. Out on top. There's Cooper. For Allie Brown. Now they work it around the left side to Hamilton. Hamilton between the circles. Looks to reset things. Gets the call from the sideline. Coach Joe Sims. They'll send cutters through. Now 3. It's in there. Again, Allie Brown, her second of the game.
And Allie basically plays the 5 position for Clay County. She's matched up with Mackenzie Hensley. She's going to pop out and pull Hensley away from the basket.
Warden. Offside is Scantlin. Scantlin being dogged by Roach, who got the foul. Second team foul. First foul on Roach. By the way, our officials today will know Shante Burton and Chuck Arnold as they get the assignment for this Class A championship game. Ball knocked away in a steal. Maddie Monroe all the way in and gets the layup. Monroe with 5, and it's 13-7.
Just the kind of start that Clay County needed.
Caroline Warden fouled on the drive. And the foul on Mackenzie Hamilton, her first. Team second. Common foul brought in bounds on the baseline. Here's Apple out on top to Warden. Now they'll work it in to J.C. Coe. Her shot blocked away by Cooper, but knocked out of bounds. It'll be Jackson County's ball. Coe, by the way, just a sophomore, had a terrific freshman year last year.
Excellent work there by Cooper. As you can see in the replay of moving her feet, going straight up, and still getting the block shot.
Roach gets the rebound off the miss and back underneath. An easy layup for Clay County. Mackenzie Hamilton. And that causes Jim Brown to call a timeout across the way.
Well, we've talked about Sydney Roach's shooting ability. We've talked about her defensive ability. She also leads this team in assists at 3.9 a game. She's a do-it-all player for Clay County. Excellent floor vision there.
Clay County off to a great start shooting from the outside. They're 3 of 4 from outside the arc, and as you mentioned, they do not have the presence inside that Mackenzie Hensley gives Jackson County, so they've got to be efficient outside.
Absolutely, and obviously from a defensive standpoint, they're going to have to shore up the driving lanes that Caroline Warden has taken advantage of early on. That would give them an even bigger lead than the one they have now.
That lead is the largest of the game so far at 8 points, 15-7. Caroline Warden into front court. Goes to Coe. Now Scantlin. Hensley's only touched it once, now twice. Now give and go to Coe, gets fouled on the way. And that's one of their favorite ways to play that. Hensley gets the ball, but there's a cutter following the ball as soon as she gets there.
Well, not only does she have the advantage in terms of just post against post, but at 6'4", she can look over a lot of the defensive players that she's facing. And when she doesn't get it in an opportune position to score, you can see Jackson County is always going to send a cutter to the basket, and Hensley does a great job finding that cutter for an easy shot.
Coe hits them both, her first two of the night. And it's 15-9. 6-point lead for Clay County.
Field goal percentage right now, Clay County at 75%, Jackson County 43. Clay County again off to a great start offensively.
Long three in the air by Maddie Monroe off the back rim, and Scantlin pulls off the board for Jackson County. After Caroline Warden, long pass into the corner, and a three for Coe. Rattled and wouldn't go, but an offensive board by Hensley. She got a second chance and got fouled. She'll go to the line. And I think it's going to be on 31. Maddie Monroe draws the foul, her first, team fourth.
One of the things I like best about Hensley as a post player is when she catches the ball underneath, she keeps that ball above her head. She does not drop it down below her shoulders, not even to her waist. She just keeps it up, and Pogo sticks it right back up again.
Hensley, free throw, good.
Excellent touch.
15-11. As Hensley hits them both. And they are now 5 for 5 at the line. But Jackson County has not even committed a foul yet. 5 team fouls on Clay County. Lady Bulldogs with the ball. They have a 4-point lead. Here's Roach on the drive. Kick to the corner. And the three out of there is no good. Rebound on the offside goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clay County. And Jackson County will get the ball.
Casey Cooper's only 5'8", but I can tell you yesterday she got her hands on more basketball. She's a great rebounder.
Jackson County not get off to a great start. They have had a little momentum go their way now. And a traveling call inside. And there was a little hesitation on the part of Hensley when she got the pass.
Yes, it was. And you saw again Allie Brown doing a solid job of just moving her feet laterally, not getting her hands in, and making Hensley take a contested shot.
Clay County with the ball. Drive by Cooper and a foul on Jackson County. If they either give it to Coe or Hensley, we'll see. It will be on J.C. Coe, her first, team's first.
Jackson County probably fortunate there that foul wasn't called on his shot.
Yes. Cooper at the line. Free throw is good. Casey Cooper, 9 points, 9 rebounds in their first round game, and a double-double yesterday. Cooper hits them both. 17-11. As Clay County extends the lead back to 6. Warden over to Scantlin. Now Coe in the right corner. She usually resides over on the left side. Warden, high-low pass goes to Hensley. Her shot won't go. And the rebound goes to Cooper of Clay County. And here they go. Hamilton looks it in the left corner to Roach. And back they go inside. And the layup is good by Allie Brown, who has 8 points.
Excellent job again by Sydney Roach, catching the ball, facing the basket, and finding a wide-open Brown.
Another 7 for an 8-point lead, which equals the largest of the night. Under 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 19-11. Clay County with the lead. Lady Blue Devils trying to get the last shot here in the first quarter, and a 5-second closely defended call as Sydney Roach stayed right in her pocket.
Sometimes you don't have to steal the ball to be effective defensively. You can play solid position defense. Sydney Roach did that. Now she gives Clay County an opportunity to have an even bigger lead at the end of the first quarter.
They double Roach and get the ball in the corner. A three out there is no good. And Cooper's rebound attempt is just about a second too late. 8 minutes are in the books in this Class A championship game. Your score after one quarter, Clay County 19, Jackson County 11. Stay tuned for more from the Murphy Center here on the TSSAA Network.
People in East Tennessee love history because it's all around them. It's part of their own personal history, and history gets exciting when it's personal. People in East Tennessee are surrounded by their history. They live with it every day. They talk about it in their families. It's part of their daily life. And East Tennesseans connect to history and to the land in a very special way. I'm Cheryl Henderson, Director of the East Tennessee Historical Society, and the Tennessee Channel is my source for the past, the present, and the future.
Man, this car is amazing. These seats feel so good. And the speakers are crazy good.
No, seat warmers too, man. 470 horsepower.
Can't wait till we go to the club.
Man, just imagine, we're gonna get all the ladies.
Come on, guys, this is a nice car, but let's get back to work.
Kimberly Williams Paisley on NPT Reports Children's Health Crisis.
Well, you can't usually go this in depth unless you do a series like NPT is doing. Every episode in the series has just been really well done, very informative. I'm just so glad that the information is being presented and put out there for the public, and that we can start talking about these issues and raise some more awareness and hopefully start to turn the statistics around. It's a huge undertaking, but it's an important one. They have to go out, they have to get the statistics, get the information, interview people on all of these ranges of topics. This project has a great value to people in Middle Tennessee. I'm grateful to NPT for doing this. I'm just thankful that they've seen this as something worth doing. They've committed to making a difference, and I believe that I'm part of something that will make a difference, and that makes me feel really good.
Kendall Poole is the director of the Governor's Highway Safety Office, and Kendall, once again, involved in partnering with the TSSAA this year.
Jonathan, it's always our pleasure to be a sponsor of TSSAA championship events. I can't think of a better partnership statewide that we have, and we have so many great ones. But the TSSAA hits the communities that we need to hit, the student athletes that we need to hit with the booze it and lose it message, the click it or ticket message, and distracted driving are all critical elements of our sponsorship.
What's the message you're pushing at this time of year?
Obviously, this time of the year, we're looking to save lives. The springtime, a lot more people on the road, so we want to make sure that everybody drives safely and continue to reduce the fatalities in Tennessee.
Thanks for the work, and thanks for partnering with high school athletics.
Great. Thank you so much, Jonathan.
Guys, back to you.
Well, a lot of folks will be heading back up I-40 to the Cumberland Plateau after this one between Jackson County and Clay County. 8-point lead for the Bulldogs as we start the second quarter. Lady Blue Devils have it. Warden goes hard to the basket, misses, and Cooper with the rebound out to Roach, and she can do something with it. Left-hander up and no good. Rebound fought for on the ground. The 50-50 ball goes to Clay County, and they're able to save it in bounds as they tiptoed along the sidelines.
Excellent effort again by Casey Cooper, doing all the little things it takes to win a gold ball.
Roach into the corner. By the way, Roach has not scored yet. She's averaging 28 a game in this state tournament. There's a steps called on Allie Brown, who may have changed her pivot foot. Third turnover, or second turnover so far for Clay County. Jolton Joe McNish is here to keep me straight. Skip to our right. We got the skipper and Gilligan right here with us. Under 7 minutes to go. So in the first half, there is the inside to Hensley. She's fouled on the way up, and really when she gets the ball, not a lot of choice there.
Chip, you look at the first quarter stats, you see that Clay County off to a great start offensively and defensively. 7 of 12 from the floor, but holding Jackson County to 3 of 10 from the floor. The most important stat, 0 of 3 from the three-point line. If Jackson County cannot knock down perimeter shots, that allows Clay County to shrink that matchup zone and make things more difficult in terms of driving and feeding Hensley.
Hensley hits 1 out of 2 at the line, and it's 19 to 12.
16 foul against Clay County.
Clay County with 16 fouls now. That's going to give Jackson County some opportunities. There's Cooper with a long 3, misses, and the rebound out of bounds. Last touch by Jackson County. Clay County will get it back as they have brought Ogletree into the game. She'll trigger the inbounds. There it is to Cooper, back to Roach. Roach on the drive. They cut her off, work it inside. Shot off the glass, no good, and Hensley pulls down the rebound. She works it out to Warden, who comes into the front court. Outside, Coe's 3 is no good, and now on the run. Here comes Clay County. Ogletree had her layup blocked away, but out of bounds with the ball goes Jackson County, so Clay County keeps it.
Excellent effort there by Caroline Warden, sprinting back and getting a hand on what would be a sure layup.
And without getting any arm with it. And here Warden gets a steal. She'll go the other way, lays it up and missed it. Got just enough distraction from Mackenzie Hamilton. And Hamilton walks it into front court for the Lady Bulldogs.
Both plays show you what you should never do, which is give up on the play.
They stayed after it. Here's Roach toward the baseline, cut off by Coe. Now around the horn, there's Ogletree for a 3. No good, and the rebound chased down in the corner by Cooper.
That's a surprise.
Another chance. Another chance for Clay County. 3 in the air by Hamilton. Wouldn't go there, but Cooper an offensive board and a foul underneath on Jackson County.
You know, people talk about what it takes to be a great rebounder. Watch Cooper pursue the basketball. You can see that she comes from the corner all the way to the middle of the lane to get that rebound. That's all it takes.
Foul was on Apple. Loose ball in the lane, and a travel is going to be called on Roach. She kind of lost control of herself right there. Caroline Warden to walk things up. In the front court, her team down by 7. Clay County's led by as much as 8 in this game. Right now they have a 7-point lead. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Here's Coe to the right side. They double her and cut her off. Back to Apple, to Warden. Set shot for a 3 off the back rim. And the rebound picked off by Roach. Clay County's had turnovers 3 times in their last 4 possessions.
An excellent play by Sydney Roach. She pulled the ball back to her right side to indicate she was going to drive the ball. And when the defense bit, made a perfect bounce pass for an easy layup.
21-12, 9-point lead. And Ogletree gets the steal to Hamilton, to Roach. The layup is good. And timeout, Jackson County.
Chip, one of our keys to the game was Jackson County was going to have to value the basketball. They came into this game with 25 turnovers in 2 games. Turnovers creating offense for Clay County right now. That's one of the reasons why their shooting percentage is so high.
Another look inside and great ball movement. You can tell these young ladies have played a lot of games together.
Very unselfishness, and I like that bounce pass, scoring pass kind of mentality.
Right now, 7 assists on 9 baskets for Clay County. No assists so far on the 3 field goals that Jackson County has. Right now, the turnover numbers show 4 for Jackson County and 4 for Clay County. The ones for Clay have not hurt them as bad.
Yeah, there's points off turnovers. There's good ones and then there's bad ones, and they've had the bad ones.
11-point lead, 23-12. Jackson County with the ball down by a bunch. Over to a team they've beaten 4 times. Roach in the lane. couldn't get it, got it back, and fouled on the way up. Scantlin will draw the foul and will send Roach to the line.
Well, we're speaking about turnovers, and there you go. Jackson County gets another. Who's the recipient? Sidney Roach.
Scantlin, first personal foul, third team foul, and Sidney Roach at the line connects, and it's 24-12. She'll have one more. Got them both, and it's automatic off the tips of her fingers almost.
Yeah, she's a pretty good free throw shooter. She's just a pretty good player in general.
Largest lead of the game now of 13 for the Clay County Lady Bulldogs. Underneath, Apple got the feed from Hensley.
Once again, saw Clay County go over to try to double Mackenzie Hensley, and that left Apple wide open on the weak side.
The math worked out.
Yes, it did.
25-14. 3:25 to go. First half. Here's Roach. You know, the psychology of this is, I'm going to tell you about it in a minute, as they work it into Cooper, missed the layup, but foul inside on Jackson County. Jackson County's beaten them 4 times, and there's got to be a level of confidence there without trying to be overconfident. But if you're on that Clay County bench, too, there's got to be, okay, we've had enough.
Oh, I'll guarantee you, they have completely forgotten about those 4 games at this point. They are clearly playing the role of the aggressor and are taking the fight to Jackson County. Jackson County a little bit on their heels right now.
Foul is on Apple. Cooper with the free throws.
Excellent play from Hannah Ogletree to drive that baseline, draw the help, and make that pass to Cooper to get those free throw opportunities.
And Cooper hits 1 out of 2. Warden, right side to Apple. And there's a baby hook up there and in.
Well, that's a tough shot.
Apple with 6 leads Jackson County in scoring as we're under 3 minutes to go here in the first half. Allie Brown, right side to Ogletree. Now Cooper tries to beat Hensley to the basket and does, but missed the shot. On the rebound, there's a foul, and it looks like that's going to be on Cooper.
She made a nice move. Darn, a little unkind.
It's going to be number 3 on Casey Cooper.
And that could be a pivotal foul because she does so many intangible things for this team.
So it is Jackson County now in the bonus, as that was the 7th team foul. Brooklyn Apple at the line. Her free throw is good. Apple is a 61% free throw shooter. Didn't score in the semifinals yesterday, but had 8 big rebounds.
It'll be interesting to see how this substitution impacts the Clay County offense. They were running basically a 5-out type of offense, and now with Hatcher in the game, we'll see them go a little bit more 4-out, 1-in.
Here's Clay County with it, up 26-18. Back to Roach. Roach left side to Ogletree. Now they'll back it out. 2:15 to go. Ogletree. Now Hamilton. Roach trying to drive. Works it left to Hamilton.
And again, because of that 4-out, 1-in set, that means that Hensley is always around the basket and the driving lanes are negated.
Roach works it left, and again, they work it around the horn. 1:40 to go here in the first half. Roach, cross-court pass, trying to get the overshift on the defense. But Clay County can do this and use all the time they want. They have an 8-point lead.
They absolutely can. At this point, I wouldn't be totally surprised if they held it for the last shot.
Ogletree in the lane. Thought they had something there, but a good defensive play by Caroline Warden, who stepped in the way of the pass. Warden out on top. That is turnover number 5 for Clay County, and Warden answers with a jump shot.
She got an excellent screen from Brooklyn Apple up top. It created that opportunity. There was no help whatsoever when Warden turned the corner.
26-20. What was a 12-point lead has been cut in half.
And because of what's happened in the previous 4 games, it's critical how Clay County finishes this half.
They don't want that. Uh-oh, here we go again feeling.
No, they don't.
35 seconds to go. There's Hamilton. Back outside. Hamilton with 24. Gets it to Roach. Roach has been pretty quiet, and credit Jackson County for keeping her that way. Roach in the lane. Teardrop, no good. Jackson County pulls it down. Warden with a foot race to the basket. Had it tipped away. And last touch by Warden. It'll go to Clay County.
A little bit of an ill-advised shot there by Sydney Roach. She really didn't have much, and she certainly was taking that shot too early. Very fortunate to get the ball back with 9 seconds to go.
Shot clock, or the halftime clock runs down. The shot partially blocked at the buzzer, and Clay County will take a 6-point lead to the locker room in this 5th meeting of the season between Clay County and Jackson County. Jonathan Hutton will be standing by and will be joined by Coach Joe Sims here momentarily as his team leads at the half 26-20. Jonathan.
Thank you, Chip. Coach, a lot to like at this point in the game. Do you like the fact that you're winning the transition game?
I sure do. Like I told you before the game, it was real big that we get off to a good start, and we did, but the game's kind of going away from us right now. We got to get our offense back going, get that running game going again.
What do you tell your team at half?
Just keep playing hard. We need to try to keep Cooper out of foul trouble. That's a big thing. She's got 3. She's got to be real careful from this point on, but we still got to attack.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Chip.
Coach Joe Sims there with Jonathan Hutton. It's 26-20, and Coach Sims, Clay County Lady Bulldogs leading the Lady Blue Devils of Jackson County. Right now, it's time for a word from your local PBS station.
Game for the Upper Cumberland especially. I know this is broadcast statewide, but I have to give a little shout out to our 2 local teams.
It is. Jackson County and Clay County are in our viewing audience, and it's exciting to see them here duking it out and be able to broadcast it live to you in your home and be able to provide it to you.
That's right. And once again, we just want to make you aware that you can call in to your local station with a number that goes across the bottom of your screen and pledge your membership support to your station so that we are able to continue to bring this broadcast to you across the state of Tennessee in partnership with TSSAA.
I know it's very exciting to be able to bring this live to you into your homes and to make this available. Not everybody is able to attend the ball game, especially grandparents and parents and aunts, uncles. So it's really a great way again to bring that community to you, to your living room through your local PBS television station.
That's right, Avery, and that's what PBS is all about, is bringing you entertainment and education to the comfort of your own home so that you can enjoy that just whenever you want to.
That's right. So pledge your support tonight with the number on your screen below. Any amount counts. It all matters. We appreciate anything that you can contribute towards, but your support helps us bring you local broadcast TV to your living room.
A television series isn't the magical solution to a community problem. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't do our best to address and explore the issues of the day. That's why we chose to shed light on the condition of children's health through a series of specials and updates and community outreach projects. And that's why we chose to tell the stories of refugees who fled their homelands with nothing at all, to begin new lives here in Nashville. And that's why we do literacy workshops for children who haven't yet stepped into a classroom, nor met a mentor or a teacher. Our responsibility is to help make our community a more informed, better community. That's what we believe in. That's who we are.
You know, Avery, a lot of people talk about your membership levels across the state at each of our public television stations. We're in the middle of our March membership drive right now. So I'm just going to mention one little thing is, you know, like you mentioned earlier, you can pledge any amount that you would like to during the drive to help out your local station. However, sometimes we don't think about how little it takes just to benefit your station. And in thinking about that, most stations have a basic level, which may be $35, $40 to just be a basic member, and that equals out to just $0.10 a day. So just that little amount can really help to serve your station to provide this great broadcasting like we are doing tonight.
I know, and you know, people, it doesn't matter at any level. Your support helps us be able to provide you public television across the state of Tennessee. We provide you local programming, Live Green Tennessee, Jammin' at Hippie Jacks, Tennessee Crossroads. I mean, these are all channels and programs that we provide to you as your local PBS station. So call the number on your screen today and pledge your support to PBS so we can continue to bring you positive, commercial-free broadcasting to you, to your living rooms, and to your community as a whole.
That's right, Avery. And the other thing, I know you've been watching tonight, and you'll still see some of these spots go through that have all these thank you gifts that are localized to your broadcast tonight for TSSAA. And just know that those are the thank you gifts. And if you would like to call in your support to your local station, then the people on the other end that are there answering that phone will be happy to take your information and then get that thank you gift out to you. And it's great to show your support for all these teams that have been playing here today.
Yes, the thank you gift is our thank you to you for your support to public television. So take a look at those thank yous and pledge your support today. Thank you.
I see history.
I see numbers.
I see music.
I see spaceships.
I see a butterfly.
Each year, the School Advocates for Vision and Education in Memphis makes it possible for hundreds of school children to get the glasses they need, all for free.
I see my future.
So whatever they see better. That's why Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee supports them. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee.
I see you.
See how Blue Cross is impacting your community at bcbst.com/impact.
Take me home tonight.
You can choose the back seat, or we'll choose one for you.
There are many reasons why 96% of First Tennessee customers would recommend us. Here are a few.
Well, what I love about First Tennessee is that everybody knows me when I walk through the door.
They actually get excited when they see you walk into the branch, and I love that.
They can't stop me from singing the praises of my bank.
Would I go anywhere else? Absolutely not.
I'm a 96.
I'm a 96.
I'm a 96.
Are you a 96?
Come see why 96% of our customers would recommend us.
We can get a player up here.
Oh, that's good stuff.
All right, perfect. Prepare a Wiley Ballard graphic.
Do you want me to start the stream?
Start the stream. Camera 3. Beautiful. We're coming in on 1.
For more information on how your school can join the Play on School broadcast program and participate in the TSSAA network, go to TSSAAnetwork.com/SBP.
26-20 at the half here at the historic Murphy Center. Clay County leads Jackson County in this Class A championship game. And look at our halftime numbers. Clay County has led the charge there. They have really shared the basketball well.
Yes, they have. They've gotten off to a great start offensively, shooting 41%. Many of those, though, coming off of steals and defensive transition opportunities. You see again, Jackson County has not marked from the three-point line. The assist 7-1, rebound 16-9. Probably the key stat, Chip, not on the screen. 1 assist for Jackson County, 6 turnovers.
Well, the Lady Blue Devils have some work to do, and Jonathan Hutton standing by with their head coach, Jim Brown.
Other than the transition game in the second quarter, are you happy with the way your team played in the first half?
We seem very nervous early, and I just don't think we're playing very well right now. So hopefully we'll get the butterflies out of the way and step it up in the second half.
I'm assuming that was the main message at halftime?
Absolutely. I think they're out hustling us right now, and you just can't do that in a game like this.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Chip, back to you.
It's a backyard battle between Clay County and Jackson County. 16 more minutes to see who takes home that Class A state championship. Stick with us.
I see history.
I see numbers.
I see music.
I see spaceships.
I see a butterfly.
Each year, the School Advocates for Vision and Education in Memphis makes it possible for hundreds of school children to get the glasses they need, all for free.
I see my future.
So whatever they see better. That's why Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee supports them. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee.
I see you.
See how Blue Cross is impacting your community at bcbst.com/impact.
One match away from immortality.
This is a total team effort.
We're gonna come at you.
One shot at this.
Back into Murfreesboro, and Chip Walters along with Kyle Turnham with you for this Class A championship game. Glad you're with us, whether you're watching one of the 7 PBS stations across the state of Tennessee. And right there, firing a salvo, Sydney Roach. She said, okay, we'll wake this place up.
Starting the third quarter like they did the first quarter.
Roach with a 3 and an answer for Jackson County, and it's J.C. Coe with a 3, and it's 29-23.
Not so fast, my friend.
Exactly. Here's Roach. Now Hamilton. Back to Roach, and again, can't emphasize enough how important she has been the first 2 days for Clay County. Had 29 one game, 27 the other here at the state tournament. Underneath is Cooper, makes a good baseline move.
Absolutely, she is going to pull Hensley away from the basket, drive her, and score as she did there. We have to be reminded she has 3 fouls. It's imperative that she stays on the floor for Clay County.
Coe being dogged over there. Works it back out to Scantlin. And Apple banks it in from the right elbow.
She smiled. I think she called it.
31-25, 6-point lead. And again, Clay County, as we retell the story, they have lost to Jackson County 4 times this year, twice in District 7 regular season play, once in the District 7 tournament, and once in the Region 4 Class A tournament. And here they are in the state championship game. Scanlon gets the rebound, and Jackson County down 6 with the ball. Ball knocked away by Hamilton.
Chip, I like what Coach Sims did on the previous play. Took Casey Cooper, again, who's being guarded by Hensley, and had her go out in ball screen. That's a difficult hedge for Hensley.
Here's a loose ball, and it's going to be picked up by Clay County. They get it to Roach. She'll drive in and off the leg of Apple. But boy, Roach had the right idea because Cooper was streaking to the basket.
And that's turnover number 7 for Jackson County.
Inline out of bounds play for the Bulldogs. And it comes into Hamilton. Hamilton works to the right side. There's Maddie Monroe. Back to Cooper, fake the 3, now puts the ball down and drives. She'll get the foul. And either Hensley or Coe, we'll see who they choose to give it to. It will be on Hensley, her first, and another look.
Absolutely. You saw the shot fake, and when Hensley lifted, she put the ball on the floor, drew the foul.
Roach, inside-out pass, 3 in the air, no good, and Hensley pulls down the rebound. Jackson County again, second time they've had the ball down 6, with a chance to cut into that lead even more. Scantlin to Hensley, baseline Cole. Hensley again, now Warden in the lane. A little teardrop wouldn't fall. Cole had the offensive board, but Cooper stole it away. On the run. Layup is good. And it's Hamilton who extends it back out to an 8-point lead. She has 8 herself.
Excellent catch and finish there by Hamilton. Wasn't the easiest pass to handle, but she corralled it and had the ability to put it in the basket.
Another steal by Cooper to Roach. She'll take it herself off the glass and no good. But the tip out on the rebound works to Cooper. Her layup wouldn't go, and Hensley was there.
You see on the past 2 possessions just how important Cooper is to this team, particularly from a defensive standpoint.
33-25. Clay County with the lead.
Now Hensley's being guarded by Cooper now with 3 fouls. If I'm Jackson County, I go right at her.
Warden takes it to the basket, got the foul, but couldn't get the basket to fall. And it'll be Allie Brown who has the foul. Brown with her first, team's first, and Warden at the line misses off the front rim.
Warden's had the ability the entire game to get to the rim. Jackson County still has not scored from the 3-point line. Clay County could back off a little bit and keep them in front.
Warden missed both free throws. There's a 3 blocked by Monroe, was loading up. J.C. Coe came down and timed it right, and Joe Sims' team right now with an 8-point lead. They tried to get it into Roach, and that pass was forced, and the turnover was forced by Jackson County. That's number 6 for the Lady Bulldogs. Warden in the lane scores.
Doing what she does best, attack the rim.
33-27, back to a 6-point lead. 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Roach. Out on top. Works right to Hamilton. Now Cooper, a 3 off the back rim. And the rebound to Jackson County. They'll move it into front court. Down 6. They've had a chance to cut it to 4 a couple of times. Haven't been able to do it yet. Warden to Apple from the left elbow. That shot won't go, and Clay County with the rebound.
They've done an excellent job on the defensive boards of boxing Hensley out.
Hensley had several putbacks in their first 2 games that made a difference.
Had a double-double yesterday.
There's Roach on the baseline. Looking to get it in the corner. There's Maddie Monroe. Shot no good, and a rebound pulled away by the Lady Blue Devils.
Right, Hensley did not get the block there, but she gets credit for the altered shot.
Into the corner, Cole, her 3 wouldn't go. Rebound, Warden chased it down, and a foul on Mackenzie Hamilton as both those young ladies going for the basketball, and Warden just happened to beat her to the ball.
Yeah, tough situation there. You've got 2 of them going hard after. You see 3-point field goals. Jackson County 1 of 7, Clay 4 of 14, but most of those 4 came early.
There's a second foul on Hamilton in the lane. Coe, short jump shot, good. J.C. Coe now with 7, and it's 33-29. They're back within 4. Hamilton with it. Works to Roach. Roach with 7 points to this juncture of the game. Warden with a steal, but couldn't find it while it was in midair. This is the closest Jackson County has been since the score was 15-11.
And it's important again because of the season that Clay County keep them at bay and keep them underneath that Mason-Dixon line.
Here's Roach. She'll tee up a three. Couldn't get it to go. And J.C. Coe pulls it down in Jackson County to run. Down the floor, Apple couldn't score, but the foul on Clay County. A two-shot foul coming up as Sydney Roach will draw her second foul, the third on the team.
See the pitch ahead there to Apple, who had run the floor after the missed Roach shot. Clay County's going to have to do a better job in transition defense to not allow easy opportunities.
Apple hits the first to cut it to three. The second cuts it to two. 33-31. Jackson County has clawed back in this one, and those Lady Blue Devil fans are on their feet here. Sydney Roach tipped away by Coe.
You have to really like the defensive intensity that Jackson County has brought to the table here in the second half. You can see a completely different mindset now that they've gotten back in the game. They're really picking up the pace.
Last time they were this close, it was 8-7. There's Hamilton out on top near the hash mark. Now working left. Cooper in the lane. Tried to kick it out, but Coe steals it away. Good handwork there.
Excellent help.
Into front court comes Warden. Works around a screen in the lane. The kick out, the three. Missed it. Offside rebound. Pulled away by Hamilton, and a foul on Jackson County, and it will be on Mackenzie Hensley, her second, team second.
And I feel confident Coach Brown does not want Miss Hensley fouling 94 feet from the basket.
No, she'll have plenty of opportunities a lot closer.
Absolutely.
33-31. Clay County dodged a bullet there as we close in on 1 minute to play here in the third quarter. Roach back out to Monroe. Monroe's been quiet here the second half, has not scored in this period. Down the lane, a finger roll up there and good. Mackenzie Hamilton has 10 to lead Clay County, and their lead goes back to 4.
I'm not sure how she could see the basket, much less get the shot off, but she found the way.
It was like she underhanded it up through a chimney.
That's
and it went in. Apple holding it out in the corner as Jackson County will look for the last shot. Now Coe with the ball, being guarded by Hamilton. 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter. They'll put a play in motion. Hand off to Warden, and Roach is out there on her. 5 seconds to go. Warden goes all the way to the baseline and stepped out of bounds with 1.9 seconds to go. Good defense by Sydney Roach.
Absolutely. Great job of collecting on the ball there, getting your right foot on the baseline and forcing her to go underneath.
They get it to Roach. She takes a couple of dribbles. 30-foot shot.
How about that?
That's a big one to make it 38-31. After 3 quarters, Sydney Roach from 35 feet has the Clay County crowd on its feet.
That lifted some spirits in the Clay County crew.
That made the Bulldogs from Clay County break their chain right there. 38-31 is your score, and we'll go to break. Fourth quarter coming up. We'll see who from District 7 will win this one, Jackson County or Clay County. We'll be right back.
The 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships are brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, proud corporate sponsor of the TSSAA, and by the Governor's Highway Safety Office, who reminds you don't drink and drive, and by your local Tennessee Public Television station, proud host of the 2012 Blue Cross Basketball Championships.
I see history.
I see numbers.
I see music.
I see spaceships.
I see a butterfly.
Each year, the School Advocates for Vision and Education in Memphis makes it possible for hundreds of school children to get the glasses they need, all for free.
I see my future.
So whatever they see better. That's why Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee supports them. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee.
I see you.
See how Blue Cross is impacting your community at bcbst.com/impact.
Take me home tonight.
You can choose the back seat. Or we'll choose one for you.
There are many reasons why 96% of First Tennessee customers would recommend us. Here are a few.
Well, what I love about First Tennessee is that everybody knows me when I walk through the door.
They actually get excited when they see you walk into the branch, and I love that.
They can't stop me from singing the praises of my bank.
Would I go anywhere else? Absolutely not.
I'm a 96.
I'm a 96.
I'm a 96.
Are you a 96?
Come see why 96% of our customers would recommend us.
Getting set to start the fourth quarter with Clay County leading Jackson County 38-31 after Sidney Roach's 35-foot jumper at the buzzer to put them up by 7 points. Roach currently has 10 points, and a player on the Lady Bulldogs bench is playing through her effort today. Roach is listed on the official team roster as number 33, but is wearing number 11 tonight to support her teammate and best friend, Emma Ogletree. Emma suffered a season-ending injury earlier this season, ending her career as a senior with Clay County, so her best friend, Sydney, is wearing her number in her honor. Chip?
That is a good story, and Emma Ogletree would be very proud of that 35-foot banker for three. And I'll tell you, I think Clay County kind of needed that at the time because Jackson County had clawed back in it, Kyle, and things were just a little bit shaky, but I think they've got a great deal of confidence now going into the fourth quarter.
Chip, I totally agree. They needed some kind of emotional lift, and that certainly gave it to them. It'll be interesting to see what happens in this first 4 minutes of the last 8.
And Jackson County is a team that has won 7 state championships, and Kyle, they did not do that by accident.
No, they didn't. They've been here before.
There's Apple from 18.
Great start for Jackson County there. Pick and pop action goes right back to Apple, who buries the shot.
Cuts it back to 3 at 38-33. Clay County into the front court. They get it to Cooper, who tries to get around Hensley. Her layup is good, and Cooper may have found the right way to attack Hensley. You can't take it right at her.
No, absolutely not.
40-33. Warden down the lane. Couldn't go, and Cooper with a rebound. And again, she's playing with 3 fouls, and Roach tries to get it out of there. Now they work it up to the midcourt line and into front court. Hamilton guarded by Warden. They are so familiar with each other. Now left side, there's Brown. Brown to Hamilton. Is it too early to start taking just a little bit of air out of it?
Well, I think you've got to find that fine line, to be perfectly honest. I think you want to be deliberate but aggressive at the same time.
Cooper over into the corner. 3 by Hamilton. Off the rim, but an offensive board and a foul on Jackson County. It'll give Clay County the ball.
Well, and if you're Jackson County, obviously you've got to relish those opportunities. You get a perimeter shot, you've got to clean that up and get yourself into transition offense.
The foul was the second on Coe. Cooper in, lays it up, gets the foul, and she'll go to the line.
And just in case you think that offensive rebound wasn't important, there's Exhibit A.
J.C. Coe gets the foul. She picks up 2 very quickly and has 3 for the game. 4th team foul. Cooper at the line now with 9 points, looking for 10 and has it.
2 straight baskets by Miss Cooper.
And speaking of 10, that's the lead now for Clay County with 6.5 minutes to go. Jackson County into the front court, leading by 10. Timeout. Jim Brown, the head coach of Jackson County, and he talked about how he thought his team was being out-hustled in the first half, and that gave Clay County the lead. I think they made up some ground in the third quarter, but Clay County's taking that advantage again, running the floor.
Exactly. You make that three-point shot at the buzzer, and now you come right back out. You knock down a three. You get an offensive rebound. You get 2 straight drives to the basket, old-fashioned three-point play. Clay County playing with an incredible amount of energy right now.
Let's check in with Jonathan Hutton. Jay Hutt.
Catherine Smith is with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, and she joins us now. Catherine, Blue Cross Blue Shield once again involved with the TSSAA.
Yes, it's been a great partnership. Ever since 2000, we've partnered with TSSAA, and of course, you know, we're also part of the Blue Cross Bowl and Blue Cross Spring Fling, so this is our second year out at Blue Cross Basketball Championships, and it's just been a great atmosphere and a lot of fun for us.
And just like football, the fan face-off is back.
Yes, we do have the fan face-off, and it's all Facebook-bound this time around. There's no texting contest, but we're, of course, still trying to get the school spirit involvement. So you just go to our Facebook page and enter in what school you're supporting, and that school could win $1,000 by the end of Saturday, and potentially yourself, you could be entered to win the $100 gift card. So it's a win-win.
How can they find the Facebook page again?
So it's facebook.com/BCBST Champions.
Good stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, back to you.
Jackson County trying to cut into a 10-point Clay County lead. They post double and a steal there. Roach works it out now to Hamilton. Her layup good.
Good defensive execution there by Clay County when the ball goes inside to Hensley. They not only had a post double, but they had the dive covered.
Warden all the way to the baseline, just loses it out of bounds, and the turnover, a big one, gives it to Clay County. That's number 11 for Jackson County.
Jackson County needs to start manufacturing some good spirits. Their body language right now is not very good.
Here's Hamilton out on top, working it to Allie Brown. Now Cooper hesitated, works to the right side, 3 ball in the air. It is good. Maddie Monroe with a huge 3, and Clay County leads by 15.
Cooper was the one that initiated that whole play. Caught the ball up top, drove it, and when help was required, kicked it out for that 3.
A missed 3, and there's an easy layup, and it's Hamilton.
What a great pass again from Sydney Roach, and you just see Hamilton. She just runs straight to the rim. Very simple.
Joe Sims talked about the running game. It is tearing Jackson County apart right now.
It absolutely is.
Hensley underneath. Third time is a charm, as Hensley kind of shuts off a little of the momentum and cuts the lead back to 15. Timeout called by Joe Sims with 4:40 to go.
Just the ball knocked out
of bounds. Okay. Clay County has the ball. They lead by 15. What was it at the end of the third quarter? 4?
7.
But they have doubled it here in the first 3 minutes of the second half, or the fourth quarter, I should say. Roach backing out. And Clay County now is going to make Jackson County come out and guard them. Spread the floor, run a little time, and try to break something wide open. Here's Hamilton back to Roach as we close in on 4 minutes. And how often do you practice this? Version of their 4 corners, and a foul there on Scantlin. Jim Brown about to send in a couple of designated foulers. Foul on Scantlin will be her second. Coming in, Kennedy Smith, or make that Tiana Pruitt, and she does get the foul.
Well, basically what they're going to do here is they're just going to foul until they get them into the bonus. So it's going to be, I would assume, catch foul, catch foul, catch foul until that point in time comes.
It was actually Hall who got the foul. 5th foul. Now that one's on Hall. It will be her second, team 6. So nope, it'll be 1-1. That's the 7. And so there come the substitutions back.
Little defense, offense here.
Out goes Pruitt and Hall. Caroline Warden and J.C. Coe back in, and the front end of the 1-and-1 is missed. 3:43 to go. Here's Coe into the front court. It's going to take a furious comeback here with a 15-point deficit for Jackson County. Underneath, Apple drives, shoots, and gets fouled.
Well, Clay County got caught helping on Hensley when help wasn't required, and they basically left Apple all alone on the other side of the basket.
And the foul called on Allie Brown.
Yeah, you can see the late recovery there by Brown. Brown, unfortunately, had slid all the way across to deal with Hensley on the other side when it wasn't necessary.
Joining the group off the bench, 21, Chelsea and Norris, along with Katie Hall and Tiana Pruitt. Free throw by Apple. She hit them both. She has 15 in the game now, and it's a 13-point lead. And they're going to foul immediately, and the next few minutes are not going to be pretty to watch. It'll be a parade to the free throw line, and it's up to that man's team, Joe Sims. If they can hit their free throws, they'll win their first state championship.
Hit free throws, take care of the basketball. Very simple. But not so easy.
No, because that pressure starts to build.
Yes, it does.
Pruitt with the foul. Free throw by Hamilton, good. And believe it or not, Mackenzie Hamilton is their leading scorer tonight for Clay County in a very quiet manner. She has 15 points.
Well, she has found that run into the rim will get you a pass for a wide open layup from Sydney Roach. So
especially when you beat everybody else down the floor.
Absolutely.
She hit them both. There's Warden in the lane. No good, and a rebound there. Knocked away, and a foul. And that will be on Hensley, I think. Blue Cross Basketball Championships Move of the Game brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, promoting healthy and active lifestyles among Tennessee's young people. And there you see the Roach buzzer beater as the move of the game at the end of the third quarter. And that was your move of the game, brought to you by Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee.
And it's not the points that shot brought, it was the emotion that shot brought that may prove to be the difference in this game.
Allie Brown hits both free throws, and the lead is back to 17 for the Clay County Bulldogs. Jackson County in front court. Long three by Coe, no good, and a Clay County rebound. The Bulldogs have run the floor like greyhounds today. Foul is on J.C. Coe. That'll be her fourth, team ninth, and Hamilton will be at the line. Actually, team's 10th foul. And double bonus time for Hamilton. Off the back rim. 2:57 to go. Second toss is good by Hamilton. She has 17, and it's 55-37. An 18-point lead, the largest for Clay County in this game. Out in the corner, Coe's three is no good. And on the rebound, a foul on Jackson County's Hope Scantlin. Scantlin with 3 fouls and 2 shots coming. And obviously this is a very dejected Jackson County crowd right now. Still 2:50 remaining as Cooper is at the line, hits a free throw. But for Clay County, you can only imagine the demons that are being released right now from this season.
Well, keep in mind, not only have they lost to them 4 times, but that first loss was by 31 points.
Ward to 3, no good, and Roach gets the rebound. That's right, the 4 games, it went from 31 down to what, 3 the next time they played?
And then a pair of 13s after that in the district championship game and the region championship game.
Foul on Apple is her 4th. 56-37. And at the line, Maddie Monroe. Free throw good. Jackson County, Kyle, put a little doubt in their mind in the third quarter, but they got back to running with the basketball, running the floor, and it's made all the difference in the world and really extended this lead.
Well, I think you've got to give a lot of credit to them. I was just getting ready to brag on how well they had done on the defensive boards while they gave up that offensive rebound, but they really had done a masterful job on the defensive glass.
Coe hit the shot there. It's 57-39. There's Warden. Or make that roach out to Hamilton. Hamilton weaves through the lane. 2:01 remaining. Foul is on Warden. That'll be her first. And rebounding, 30 for Clay County, 22 for Jackson County. And at the line is Hamilton. She now has 18 points. Looking to make the lead 20 for a second time. And she got them both. Hamilton with 19. Her team leads by 20. 59-39. Scantlin to Warden. A 3 off the back rim. And Cooper pulls down another rebound, and off to the races goes Mackenzie Hamilton. She pulls up and gets it back outside. Jackson County is going to unload the bench. Jim Brown is waving the white flag.
Yes, he is. What an incredibly smart play by Hamilton there. She could have gone in, decided to pull it out. Waste some time.
And the foul from Caroline Warden. That'll be her second. And these Jackson County players, all these starters will be coming out. But Scantlin, Coe, Warden, Apple, Hensley, they have been something very, very special and part of some very special basketball teams in Gainesboro.
Great career, and it's very difficult to go out the way they're going out tonight, but when the emotion dies down, they'll realize what they've accomplished at Jackson County.
At the same time, Joe Sims goes deep on his bench, brings in all the new players and the reserve players, and look at the emotion being let out right now. And again, this is a team that comes in having won 26 games, looking for number 27 tonight. And Mackenzie Hamilton goes over 20 points on the game as we close in on the final minute of play in this Class A championship game. Shot missed and knocked out of bounds. You can only imagine to be from Clay County. You've been in Jackson County shadow for a long time, and this year lost to them 4 times, and you played in, and I use this word as a compliment, in some cracker box gyms up on the Cumberland Plateau and some tough places to play, and here you are on a big stage statewide, and you're going to win a state title here tonight.
Yeah, there's a young man in the stands holding up a sign that says, "We're tired of silver," and they obviously are.
They're going to win their first gold ball here tonight as the reserves are on the floor here with 32 seconds to go. But a tip of the cap to Jackson County. 7 titles, and 6 of those have come under Jim Brown. In 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 08, and in 2010. And you can only compliment him on what he has built in Gainesboro.
Absolutely, he's done a great job there and will continue to do so.
As we close down on the final seconds, you can only imagine what the regular season games on the plateau are going to be like in November.
Wow.
All knocked out of bounds.
You know, Chip, think about this. You go 0-4 against them. You're 4-4 in your own district. But you come out tonight, and it was the start and the finish. The way you started the game and the way you finished the third quarter that proved to be the big difference in this game.
There it is. The Clay County Lady Bulldogs are the Class A champions of Tennessee in 2012. And a grin on the face of Joe Sims says it all.
Well deserved.
Their first ever state title, and it comes here tonight. On the campus of Middle Tennessee State University, Clay County wins game number 27. And boy, you talk about some of the keys we talked about that they had to have happen. They took care of the basketball. Only 4 turnovers in the second half, and they ran the floor. Those were the 2 keys that Coach Joe Sims talked about when he talked to Jonathan at halftime. And I'm going to guess he'll say here in a minute, it was pretty accurate.
Yeah, well done.
Well, these two teams, the handshake line being completed as these two teams are so familiar with each other. And Coach Joe Sims right now standing by on the floor with Jonathan Hutton. Let's check in with Jay Hutt.
Coach, the single A crown, what does it mean?
Hey, it's great. I've lost in this game 4 times before. You probably didn't know that, but I didn't think I'd ever get to win one, especially playing a team that beat us 4 times this year. But kids came to play today. I mean, they kind of went to sleep right there before halftime, but we came out the second half and took control. I never dreamed we'd beat them 21 points. You know, I thought we might win and be close, but I never thought it'd be 21 points.
You had a 7-point lead going into the fourth quarter, and then the seniors took over, started pushing the basketball up the court, and really ran the score up.
Well, that's our game, is transition. We're small but fast. You know, we have to get some transition points against a good team like Jackson County. You know, the first half we was getting some, and then we stopped getting rebounds, I guess, but they took it away from us, started toward the end of the half. But Casey came alive there and made 2 or 3 big shots running from the high post. I can't post her up. Hensley's so big, so we have to take her away from the basket, try to beat her off the dribble, but she's got pretty good at that. And like you said, seniors just stepped up and played.
It was a fun game. Congratulations. Go enjoy it with your team and your fans.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Guys?
Well, it's safe to say Salina, Tennessee is up for grabs tonight. Clay County wins it by a score of 60-39. We'll have our post-tournament awards coming up after this as you watch the TSSAA Network.
I see history.
I see numbers.
I see music. I see spaceships. I see a butterfly.
Each year, the School Advocates for Vision and Education in Memphis makes it possible for hundreds of school children to get the glasses they need, all for free.
I see my future.
So whatever they see better. That's why Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee supports them. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is for Tennessee.
I see you.
See how Blue Cross is impacting your community at bcbst.com/impact.
Take me home tonight.
You can choose the back seat. Or we'll choose one for you.
From Lake County High School. TT Flowers, a 5'5" senior point guard, a 4-year starter for the Falcons, who averaged 15 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals per game. Shooting 51% from the field, 40% from three-point land, and 72% from the free throw line. TT has been named district MVP 3 times and region MVP twice. She scored over 2,000 points in her career at Lake County High School and was a Miss Basketball finalist last year as a junior. Her head coach here tonight, Brett Johnson. Our first finalist, TT Flowers from Lake County High School. Our second finalist, Rachel Garland from Moore County High School. Rachel's a 5'9" senior guard, a 4-year starter for the Raiders, who averages 15.5 points a game, 7 rebounds, 4 steals, and 3.1 assists per game. Shooting 79% from the free throw line, has scored over 2,000 points in her career at Moore County. Rachel was an all-star selection and a finalist for the Miss Basketball Award in 2011. She was named to the all-tournament team at the state tournament in 2010 and is a 4-time all-district tournament selection. Her head coach tonight is here, Bruce Slatton. Our second finalist, Rachel Garland, Moore County High School. And our third finalist, Kelsey Reisner from Wayne County High School. Kelsey's a 5'9" senior point guard, a 4-year starter for the Wildcats, averaging 17.5 points a game, 10 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 3 steals per game. She scored over 1,500 points in her career and has over 600 rebounds. Kelsey, a 4-year all-district and all-region selection. She was named to the all-tournament team at the 2011 state tournament. She was also named to the District 12 Class A MVP this season. Her head coach here tonight, David Sisk. And our third finalist, Kelsey Reisner, Wayne County High School. And your 2012 Class A Miss Basketball winner, TT Flowers, Lake County High School. Congratulations. How about a big hand once again, ladies and gentlemen? Miss Basketball, Class A, TT Flowers from Lake County High School. Congratulations. On behalf of the TSSAA, we'd like to first recognize our competitors, but before we distribute our team trophies, we'd like to take a moment to thank people who've helped make this a successful tournament. Please help us recognize the Rutherford County Chamber of Commerce, Middle Tennessee State University, and staff for their help in hosting the tournament and making it an outstanding event once again. We'd also like to thank Action Pix TN, the official photographer of the TSSAA. You can purchase pictures from the state tournament online, actionpixtn.com. We'd also like to thank Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee, the Governor's Highway Safety Office, Tennessee Dairy Farmers, Rollins Baptist Sports Medicine, Huff and Puff Trucking, and Action Pix TN for their support of the 2012 Basketball Championship. Our first award this evening goes to the cheerleading squad that has demonstrated outstanding sportsmanship during our tournament this week. The Spirit Award belongs to Clay County High School. Lady Bulldog cheerleaders, congratulations. Congratulations, Clay County cheerleaders. And now the presentation of the runner-up coach's plaque, Jim Brown from Jackson County High School. A tremendous season this year, finishing 29-7 and making it once again to the championship game here in the Class A championship. And now the presentation of the runner-up team trophy belongs to the Lady Blue Devils from Jackson County High School. A great season this year. Tough tournament and a tough evening, finishing 29-7, but a great effort by the Lady Blue Devils from Jackson County. And now the presentation of the champion coach's plaque. And it belongs to head coach Joe Sims from Clay County High School. State champion 2012. Congratulations. And now the presentation of the champion team, Clay County, the Lady Bulldogs, state champions 2012, the gold ball. Lady Bulldogs finishing 27-9. The gold ball headed to Salina.
Sydney Roach named the tournament's most outstanding player. She averaged 28 points in the first 2 games. Tonight she had 10 points and 6 rebounds, 5 assists. But boy, what a team effort it was tonight by the Clay County Lady Bulldogs.
It absolutely was. And again, Roach takes a different role tonight. 5 assists, ends up with 2 blocks, 3 steals. And you really got to like what Casey Cooper brought to the table. 11 points, had 10 boards and 3 assists, and really was a catalyst for their offensive success.
Well, today, 3 great champions. In Class A, Clay County takes a title back to the Upper Cumberland. CPA wins their first ever title in Class AA. It goes back to Nashville. And right here in Murfreesboro, Riverdale claims another AAA championship.
3 excellent basketball games. It's what the state championship is all about. And the environment all week has been great. Just another great opportunity, and girls basketball being put on center stage.
And guess what? We've got another week of boys basketball starting on Wednesday at 10 a.m. right here at Murphy Center. Your final score again tonight in the girls' Class A championship game. Clay County 60 and the Jackson County Lady Blue Devils 39. Clay County wins their first ever state title. That'll wrap it up for us for your Play On Sports crew. Chip Walters and Kyle Turnham say so long from Murfreesboro as we will be joining PBS programming on your local station already in progress.